Good afternoon and welcome to the Guildhall in the City of London and the Peace Symposium London 2022. Today we're going to bring you keynote speakers, panel discussions for an afternoon of work together in the name of peace and in the cause of peace as well.
Tremendously exciting to be here.
Great privilege and honor to be here today and to be working with our good friends and partners in Portland Japanese Garden.
There's one thing that we all have in common on this planet. No matter who you are, it's a connection to nature. And that, again, was the moment that I realized that we had a broader vision for this organization.
Culture and the arts drive the creation of better, more sustainable societies.
I am aware of your impact on the world and the extraordinary things that so many of you do.
Please welcome Robert Ketchell.
What always struck me about this particular garden was the atmosphere of the place. I love the fact that the garden is able to kind of cross a cultural divide, a religious divide. I've always noticed that how powerful these Japanese gardens are. The path of the garden takes one deep into a notion of humanity. As a gardener, we're able to look into ourselves as human beings. How can we reach across to work with other people, to cooperate in terms of creating beauty?
My desire is to achieve this kind of balance and shape, composed art of familiar natural beauty and natural phenomena.
When you are in Japanese garden, you are in nature. That's all. That's real. It seems that the Japanese garden can play an important role in the future.
The poem that I've written is really short and is an attempt to think about peace as a practice that can be created and shaped and reshaped and meditated. Whether
one day you will stumble upon the stillness of the woods after rain, upon that vast and gentle conversation.
But first, I'd like to take your hand and lead you down the path towards them.
I think in the work that all of you do, the most important thing to show this age group is this passion that we see from you. I'm so admiring of what you're doing, I really am.
It's a great honor to have this opportunity to talk briefly about Kew's role at the intersection of culture and nature. Gardens are very safe and tranquil places. They encourage you to be convivial, to be honest, to perhaps drop some barriers, to engage with your fellow humans. The peace contribution that Kew can make requires a number of things. One is trust, one is mutual respect and understanding, and one is partnership working.
There is a copy of this on the wall of the UN. This is the world's oldest peace treaty.
We never must give up. We always have to draw the line. Each of us have a power. And the Peace Prize and the laureates have an even greater power to inspire people. Nelson Mandela, he said once, the best weapon is to sit down and talk. And millions of people were sitting, watching this on the TV screens around the world. And everybody saw how little, how lonely, and how isolated and how vulnerable planet Earth is. And that was a discovery.
The magic at One Young World is definitely about inspiration. It is definitely about the world's great leaders and sometimes our young leaders inspiring one another.
And we need to be working with our communities to make sure that everybody's benefiting, that what we're doing in universities and research institutes is part of that broader public good.
We're really trying to shift everything Kew does to practical differences, solutions, making a difference. To be really impactful, you need to engage head and heart. And if you can, that is a really powerful combination.
You learn through your hands, and when you learn through your hands, it enters your heart and you'll never forget it.
It makes me very happy that people gather together to talk about gardens and not at least peace.
You never know when the right person's going to be in the right time to make the right difference.
I'm very, very struck that beyond head there is heart, there is inspiration in this room, and it's just a magical, magical thing.
And I hope that you will be that one person having that one conversation that might make the difference in just one other person's life and bringing peace to them somewhere in the world. Thank you all very much.